small example of how our lives will change. For government, I think a lot of functions of government will be more and more run by AI. For the United States, of course, these will be American companies. For China, they will be Chinese companies. But for a smaller country such as Guatemala, or smaller yet, El Salvador, I think there will be big decisions to be made. So let's say you're running the education system of Guatemala, the national defense of Guatemala, the treasury of Guatemala, monetary policy of Guatemala through an AI. You can pick the American system of AIs, or you can pick the Chinese system of AIs. It's a big choice. If you pick the American system, you are linked to us, kind of forever, in a very strong way. I don't feel entirely comfortable about that. I'm not Guatemalan, but it worries me a bit. If you pick the Chinese system, well, you're linked to them in a pretty big way. My guess is you'll end up choosing American AI systems. Like a bunch of you already have GPT, and you don't have DeepSeek, which is Chinese. You're so close to US, like it's pretty likely you're going to pick the American system. But Guatemala will become more dependent on us in a way that will have big benefits, but also may not be entirely comfortable. Because a lot of smaller countries fought very hard to attain their independence. In your case, a war against the Spanish colonials. But more generally, the US has been like imperialist. We push you around. We used to invade, did some bad things. And the world will return, I think, to some new order where smaller countries will be in the orbits of larger countries, and you will have to choose your larger country. Now again, Guatemala has strong ties to the US, but if you're a country in Africa, you're Nigeria, you're Kenya, wherever, and you have Chinese offer, American offer, that's a big decision. And I think it will fundamentally change our world. Which AI systems will become the dominant ones? And there'll be this competition. So that's why America and China were so much racing to have the better systems. Because we know we're competing against them. US and China, of course, is a rivalry. That rivalry may help small countries, like you'll get better terms. But Guatemala may not get better terms. Like Kenya might get better terms, because no one really knows which way Kenya will go. But China might just think like, Guatemala, they're going to go with US. We're not going to really bother making them a competitive offer. So in this way, Guatemala, though it will get benefits, may not get like full market competitive benefits because you're so close to the United States. It's possible over time, small countries might be able to build their own systems, but that to me seems pretty far away. For a while at least, the main systems, US, China,